All right. Here we are, folks. Back live in Valley Forge, PA at the Oaks Center Ice for the 7th meeting of the season and 2nd meeting of the day between the Pittsburgh Penguins Elite and the Valley Forge Minutemen, 2 top 10 teams in the country, squaring off in what will be their 7th meeting of the season. Comes with a bit of a sloppy warm-up here for the Penguins Elite. Warm-ups wrapping up. So the Penguins lead the season series 5-1, winning earlier today by a final of 5-3. Highlights of that game: a diving poke check save by the goaltender Clutter, a couple of dandy assists from 13 Ritson, and the Pens trash collector in front of the net, Carter Schub with a pair. One a rebound, the other sneaking it by as the goalie came from his right to his left. He was able to tuck it back in the right-hand side. So we've got the Pens starting the Evans line with Carter and Ritson. Off-Dride and Merlot the defense. The face-off won by Evans to Merlot. Merlot off the boards for Off-Dride. He overskates, but Evans will pick up the puck. He'll play it off the wall, not out of the zone. Kept in by McCormick and sent deep into the Pens end. It'll be Evans getting control. Off the stick of Christini. Sent up to Ritson. It's off his stick, collected by Davino. He sends it to Schulberger. Carter will look to come in. His pass ends up on Christini's stick. He goes wide, held off by Off-Dride. A backhand attempt off the side of the cage by Hanner. Hanner, your starting goalie, you should get the complete game. Clutter got the game 1 win earlier today. Ritson will gain in red and shoot it in. Valley Forge will go with their other goalie in this one. Let's get his name off of the list. As they do, Andrew skates in and fires, and he gets one by Hanner. We're going to have to cut the feed here. We have to move locations. So I have my
break.
Luckily I have the protection plan on that. All right, I think we're back here live. We had to relocate due to the rules here. We're going to make sure to obey all the rules of the rink. Valley Forge sends a shot wide. So we're going to try to work 2 camera angles. We'll do the best we can to bring this to you, folks. Merlot into the zone. Pulls up at the wing. Played down into the other end, giving chase 2 Valley Forge players and Filiangi. He's able to get to the puck first and work it up the ice. It's 1-0 Valley Forge with the early advantage. A shot from Andrew, number 9, beating Hanner. I'm not sure exactly how it happened, but it happened. And it'll be played up by Ritson, cut off at the point. Sent back in, a battle at the feet of Real. Cutting inside is Carter. Carter with the puck on the wall. It'll be a difficult vantage point to call the game from. We'll give you as up to date as we can. Merlot works at the Ritson. Ritson pressured. He's able to get it up the center. Real will skate through it. He plays it around Christini and into the offensive corner. Chasing it down there, carrying him behind, looking. He stops, curls back, stops and starts. A nice move by Real. Still in possession of the puck. He's knocked off of his feet. Valley Forge tried to run that release play with Christini. Was cut off, but back he comes now. Skating through center. Lateral crossover into the zone. Around 1, firing up high. Hanner able to fight that one off on the goal line. Out comes Ofterhide. Ofterhide up the right side. He snaps one up for Evans. It's past his reach. And it'll go all the way down for an ice and a defensive zone draw for the Pens. It'll be Christini on the draw, winning it back. Yale takes it there. Pressure from Schub. He's able to pick it off, and he's in all alone. Schub, backhand to forehand. He'll fire one. Big save. And a whistle. Shot maybe up high. I'm not sure why the whistle. Looked like maybe they thought the goalie might have been injured. He appears to be okay. Thankful for that. I think he caught the shot up around the head or neck area. He's okay, and he'll stay in the game. Yeah, I went to get you that information. The goalie, Vanderkolf, for Valley Forge. Pens win the draw back. Pressure from Real. Worked over to Paris. Paris' shot blocked out front. Breakout attempt. Broken up by Julius. Here comes Valley Forge, carrying it into the left wing corner. It's Schulberger going down. McCormick bodies. Christini follows on it. Pops free to him. His shot off a Penguin sticking wide. 8:26 to play. Valley Forge getting chances off the counterattack. They're very good at it. Harris works it up. McCormick bodies him. And Valley Forge will look to regroup. Schulberger sends it back into the Pens end. And Valley Forge will go for a change. It'll be Julius behind the net. He works it off the wall to Paris. Out of his reach, skating into it, Andrew. He's got a bunch already today. He shoots this one just wide. I'm sorry, that was Walty. Tough to see the 8 and 9 difference. Worked back into the middle. Cut off there by Ritson. Ritson's up into this neutral ice and carries it all the way into the Valley Forge end. He's cut off there, and back come the Minutemen. Evans with a stick. Ofterhide follows on. Nice puck support there from Ofterhide. Puts it in the Valley Forge zone. Defenseman carries wide. Plays it in behind. Out of the reach of Carter. But he'll skate to it. He'll go back to the point man, Filiaggi. He sends it back for Carter. Carter looking. Tries to work it to Ritson. Ritson back to Carter. Carter tried to center, cut off. Valley Forge tries to exit. Filiaggi in the way there at the point. Nice keep by him. He's got support from Ritson. Ritson stops the clearing attempt. Gets it back to Filiaggi, left to right. Through the offensive zone, drop pass for Ofterhide. He'll play it back to Filiaggi. Filiaggi around one. He'll shoot just wide. Chasing it down, Carter. Pens with some puck pressure here. Spinning out of the corner, Ritson. He centers to Carter. Carter turns towards the cage, off Ritson, and just wide. Up and off the glass. Filiaggi keeps it again at the point. Finally, Valley Forge gets control and clears the zone. 6:30 to play. A nice 2-minute stretch there for the Pens. It's Ofterhide in his own end. Pens getting a change. He finds Reel flying into the offensive zone. His shot to the glove hand side. Caught and held. So again, a new vantage point here. Deep in the corner. Try to bring you 2 camera angles. Work with us. Parrish turning with it. It's a tough vantage point to call from. Your Pens and Valley Forge Minutemen from Valley Forge, Pennsylvania. It's outside of Philadelphia. We had to move due to county regulations, folks. They're doing the best they can to accommodate us and abide by the rules. A shot in by Starr. Worked up but not out, kept by Merlot at the point. He sends it deep and it'll be Carter in on pressure. Looks like Reel changing behind the play. Valley Forge will come up. Sending it cross ice. Merlot is there to pressure. He skates into it, turns it back towards the middle. They'll pop free to Carter. Carter's up the right side. On his backhand, looking. He tries to center, cut off. Puck pops back out in front. Nobody there. Carter in and behind again. Valley Forge doing a good job keeping him to the outside, packing the inside of this box, and looking to counter. That's what will happen. A turnover at the blue line. Valley Forge will gain the red line and dump it in. Set up by Hanner. He finds Starr. Washlick in behind. He'll get possession. Centering one. Rolled over Christini and Evans' stick. And it's Ritson snapping it off to Carter. Skating through it in the neutral zone is Lind. He's in, firing just high and wide. Schub will get there. Schub and 2010's collide. Schub and McCormick. Battle on the wall. Filiaggi, Evans, Schub, and Yanni. Pops free. It's Christini coming out. Carries wide. Kept wide by Carter. Down goes Christini. Evans will follow on. Out comes Valley Forge, and that was McCormick with the shot. Schulberger wins the battle behind the net. And he finds McCormick. And McCormick finds the back of the net, and Valley Forge leads 2-0 with 4:08 to play. Ofterhide with the puck in his own end, turning with it. Cut off by Christini. He'll run into the middle. Shot low, handled by Hanner. D-zone draw. Valley Forge leads 2-0 in the first period. Reel takes the draw. Won by Valley Forge. Centering pass. Stopped by Merlot. He chips at it. Gathered on the wall by Andrew. Poked off his stick by Reel. He gets it to Schub. Schub battles on the wall. Schub and Reel. Now Merlot. It pops free to Reel. He's pickpocketed by Lynn from behind. Coming around, shooting up high. Rebound, pops out front, sent just wide. Real will get to the puck and get it wide. Can he clear the zone? He will. Able to skate at the center with speed up the right. Around one, he's in. Onside, chip to the corner. Valley Forge follows on. Real back on the puck. Worked up the wall. Looks like Filiaggi there to keep it in. They will say maybe not. We cannot see from here. 3:11 to play. Period number 1, Valley Forge 2, Penns Elite 0. Game 7 of the series. It'll be Evans, Ritson, Carter, Filiaggi, and Starr, your defense. Puck pops free to Starr. His shot blocked. Back out the center. Carter gets control. He'll look to gain the offensive zone and does. They're onside. He carries around, finds Ritson. Ritson, round one, leaves it for Filiaggi. His shot blocked. Right to Starr. Starr's shot from outside finds its way through. Fought off by the Valley Forge goalie. Snapshot from Starr sent just wide. Low to high again go the Pens to Filiaggi. It's off his stick. He keeps it in. But a battle, and it'll be won by Valley Forge, and back they come. Centering pass. Evans there forces the offside play. We'll have a face-off outside of the Pens blue line. Pens back up the center. Offensive zone, it's possessed in behind, but back comes Valley Forge. It's Christini up through center, chased from behind by Paris. He's got Schulberger with him, forced wide by Ofterhide. His shot sent up and over the cage. Real gets there. He plays it forward, not out. Cut off, though, by Julius. Julius looks up and finds Real. He'll get it into the offensive zone. Right wing corner. Pens change behind the play. Real will continue to pressure. Forces a turnover, but only briefly. Caught by Valley Forge and brought back up. Real gets the puck, sends it deep, and goes for the change. Ritson peels off the corner. He's got a play. Takes a shot, gobbled up. Off the wall, curling into the middle. Shot down low, able to be caught and held. 1:16 to play, period number 1. 2-0 Valley Forge. Had a little bit better of the play so far in this one. Evans take the draw. It's into the corner for Valley Forge. Knocked out of the air by Evans. Chipped forward, and it'll be Filiaggi. He'll turn with it. He plays it up for Carter. Unable to get through to him. On comes Lynn. There's Filiaggi to counter. Filiaggi finds Ritson. Ritson into the right side. Dangles through one. Sends a shot just wide. Cleared up, cut off by Merlot. Merlot sends one in on cage. Evans in behind the pressure. There's Carter. Valley Forge will turn and fire it all the way down. It will be far enough. And we have our first.
Let's kick it. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby.
Our first icing of the day. Well, that we've been able to call. Valley Forge up ice. Starr fighting off Christini. There's Hanner out to play the puck. Christini turns, sends it back on cage. But it goes just wide. Real there to gather it in. He'll look to regroup. Sends it up for Paris. Cut off by Valley Forge. They turn at the blue line. Schub up through center. Works at the Real. Real fires one. His shot just wide. 3 seconds left. And that horn will end period number 1. A little sloppy period number 1 by the Penn's elite. Got to get a little spark in their step. Valley Forge 2, Penn's nothing. In game 7 of this series. Two goals. One off the stick of Andrew. The other Schulberger finding McCormick in front. So the Penn's elite trailing early in this one, period number 1. Valley Forge looks to be setting up a play. My guess is they'll go forward towards Christini here. Evans able to tie it up. Worked free to Ritson. They'll pop free to Schulberger. Christini in offsides, and that'll be a whistle. Now Schulberger will take the draw. Looking at the whole way across for Christini. He stops and starts, drives back into the middle. It's a play where he lines up way off to the side. They try to win the draw over there. He'll come across. A stop by Hanner. A beautiful glove save. Highway robbery on that one by the handman. A little excitement from the Penn's bench. They need that. He just took it right off of the guy's stick. Played up by Carter. Ritson skates into it. He's into the offensive zone. Turning, firing just wide. Carter back. Fired off the goalie and in behind. Ritson will pressure. Played up for Christini into the offensive zone. He plays one backdoor looking for McCormick. Gets past his stick. It'll be Carter trying to bring it up. Works it to Ritson at center. Ritson knocked off his stick. It'll be Evans back to get it. Evans curling. Plays it to Carter. Carter sends it deep and the Pens get a change. Reel in after the puck. Davino circles back. Reel engages. Pens may be able to pin him in a little bit here. Schub getting there. Sent all the way up by Yale looking for Lynn. Worked back up by Ofterhide. He finds Reel. Reel streaks into the zone. He leaves it for Starr. Back checking. Valley Forge gets there for one. Starr shoots one off Shuby. Skate in front. And back comes Valley Forge. It's Lynn up the left. Dangling at the blue line. A pickpocket there. And off are the Pens. It's Ofterhide to Reel. Reel in all alone. He'll fire. Glove side save. Couple big chances there for the Pens. Trying to turn the tide of this 2-0 game. Evans, Carter, Ritson. Won by the Pens, or won by Valley Forge. But look at the stretch pass. Nicely cut off by Merlot. Cycled down by Andrew. He's cut off by Carter. Puck pops free to Ritson. It'll be Evans in after it. He'll pressure, come away with it. Works it back towards the point man, Julius. Lynn takes it from him. But the Pens are right back on it. Ritson in. He'll fire off a shin pad. Comes to Carter. He's unable to get control. He'll look to pass it to Evans, but it's cut off by Andrew and sent back to center. He'll skate with it. He's pressured there. A couple sticks in the way. Able to get it in behind the Penguins' net. And they'll be bodied there. No call on that check. Shot comes off of Hanner. Kept out and moved on by Julius. He skates up ice. Chips one to Evans. He's in on sides. Pressured from behind by Lanigan. He'll get it deep and the Pens will get a change. They'll loft one the whole way up to the left wing side. Into the zone, knocked down, and back come your Pens again. This time I believe it's Paris. Real into the zone. He shoots one off a shin guard, goes back to get it, finds Shub. Shub on the half wall, finds Starr. Starr's shot deflected and kept out. Back checking of the Pens. Paris gets to it, tries to work it deep. Filiaggi will cut it off at center. Play it to the half wall for Shub, or to the side wall for Shub. He'll shoot it in and the Pens will get a change. Valley Forge plays it up. Carter cuts it off. He's around one. He had two more to beat. Unable to do so, but Ritson there. Ritson steps into it. He finds Carter. Carter's shot high and wide. Evans to the puck. Evans will fire one just outside the glove hand side. Carter gets there again. Cycling back low. Plays it into the corner. Lanigan will get there. Lanigan plays it past Carter. Evans and Washlick go at it. Washlick throws it to the point man. Cut off by Starr. Evans in behind. He's looking. Dangles. Puck's rolling on him. He'll try to switch with Filiaggi. He's knocked down 2-on-1 Valley Forge. Starr with the puck in his own end, and he'll come with speed. Blazing up the ice. Cuts to the right. Carries around. Looks to center. There's Ritson, sent the whole way through. Comes through to Paris. His shot gloved and held. Pens will have an offensive zone draw. 10:09 to play. Ramping up the energy here in period number 2. Real wins the draw to Paris. He off the right. He reverses with Merlot. Merlot works it deep. Turning his Shub finds Real. Real finds the cage. And the Pens have made it a 1-goal game. A nice cycle play. Carter Shub able to chip it to Jack Real, and Jack Real loads up the howitzer and blasts one into the corner. 2-1 Valley Forge leads, but the Pens have cut the lead in half. A twisted wrister from Jack Real. Pens win the draw. Valley Forge tries to jump it, but it'll be off the ride. Finding Shub. Shub shoots one wide. Paris will get there. Paris carries in behind. Worked over towards Shub. Brought up by Christini. He'll be chased from behind by a number of Pens, including Real, who gets a stick on stick it looked like. Christini carries it in behind. Works it to the point man. Mech back to Christini. Pressured by Merlot. Centering pass. Broken up by the Pens defense. Getting to it. Not sure who that was. They send it up towards Real. Towards Shub. It might have been Real sending it up. Back will come Valley Forge, but there's Real in the way. He picks it off. He dangles, slows down. Nice deception play there. But it's knocked off his stick. Paris back checking. He waves at one. That shot coming from Christini fought off by Hanner. Turning with it. Working it out to the side is Julius, I believe. Played up to the stick of Lynn. Poked off his stick by Paris. Shub getting in the way, but on comes Valley Forge. Driving with speed. Now with Dangles. Broken up on the play by Starr, who works it to the boards to Shub. Shub will gain center red and dump it in. Pens will get a change. Valley Forge looks to run the stretch play. It pops free to Carter, though. His shot just wide, and Evans will get there. Evans stopping, turning, comes off of a body, fires one. It's blocked out in front. Julius falls down at the point. Star will skate back and collect in our own end. 2-1 Valley Forge. Star's shot pass off of the Valley Forge defender. And they come back in. It's Lynn dangling. He loses control into the corner. Cycling there. Looks to play it in behind. A battle in the corner. Not sure who it is. 3 Pens come in to help. Valley Forge comes out with it though. A centering pass cut off. Another centering pass. This one cut off by Evans. Evans outlets to Ritson. Ritson into the offensive zone. Evans goes for a change. Ritson turns and finds Carter. Carter looking to get a backhander off. Unable to. Filiaggi gets in and disrupts the play. It'll be Real getting to it. Turning towards the offensive goal line. Working it up. Cut off by Filiaggi. And Real will keep it in the zone. He's got a backhander. His backhander fought off by Vanderkruff. And held. 7:11 to play. Not a new sponsor. That's the time on the clock. Puck just randomly jumped by the official and we're underway. Real wins it back. He was paying attention. Penguins work it deep to Paris. He'll stop and start. Bodied there. Uses his body to protect the puck. Now Shub comes in. He'll join the fray. Worked back to the Penguin point man Ofterheide. Ofterheide D to D to Filiaggi. Filiaggi will fan on a shot. And back comes Valley Forge. They're able to get it to center. Carrying it wide, pressure from Paris. Paris able to poke it off of a stick and get in. He's in the offensive zone. He'll drop it for Shub. Shub unable to get control. Pens will get a line change here. Thinking it's a neutral zone. It is a neutral zone face-off. 6:23 to play. Actually, we'll put it at center ice. Evans take the draw. He loses it, but it ends up worked back to Merlot. Merlot chips it over for Ritson. Ritson chips it forward for Carter. It's knocked off his stick out back out the center where Star will collect. Star's into the offensive zone. He stops and retreats, but Carter's got it. Ritson up ahead. He works it to him. Cut off by Lanigan. He sends it to the point man, but that's Merlot. His shot down low. Evans with the deflection. Puck is loose and finally covered. A battle there. 5:55 to play. Evans and McCormick to take the draw. Evans wins this one back to Star. His shot low, deflected, and it's in! Off the stick of Ritson, a shot from Jake Star. The face-off win by Evans, back to Star. Star fires one towards the net, low and hard, and it's deflected in by the stick of Ritson. And the Pens have tied the game. They get their energy back in period number 2. And they've been possessing the puck and making plays ever since. Let's keep it up, boys. Let's keep it up. Right off the wall, brought in by Cristini. Dangerous here. His shot stopped by Hanner. Worked up, but not out. It'll be Real getting control. He looks cross-ice, finding Paris. Those two have connected a couple times today. Into the offensive zone. Shuby drives in that. Shot low off the pad. Rebound there, but cleared by Valley Forge. Just past the stick of Cristini, and it'll be Paris working it to Julius. Real covering the point. Julius works it back to Real. Real will step into one. Deflected just wide. Cleared up and around. Cut off again by Julius. Oh, it's just off his stick, and Cristini hanging out at center. Skates onto it. Carries it wide. In behind the net it goes. Wraps it around to Real. He tries to poke it by, but the stick of Yanni in the way. Valley Forge has the puck, and Christini feeds it back door to Andrew for another goal, and Valley Forge takes the lead, 3-2. Evans to take the draw. He wins it back to Starr. Starr chips it up for Carter. Cut off by Walty. He's in the zone. Battling. Popped up in the air. Brought on by Lynn. Lynn in the zone. Valley Forge leads 3-2. They're looking to add to it here. Getting some pressure. Lynn spins out. Runs into Ritson. Shot in on net. Gobbled up and held by Hanner. 4:25 to play, 3-2 Valley Forge to play in the period number 2. And just takes the draw. Carter swoops in to get the puck. He sends it across for Ritson. Ritson dumps it in. Carter to pressure. Sent up, cut off by Evans. Evans around one. Evans looks front. He tried to center it to Carter. It's cut off by the defense. And they come up ice. Yale carrying the puck, sending it off the outside. Cut off by Ofterhide, but it's off the wall right to Lynn. Lynn will drive in. He'll center one all the way through. Picking it up, Parrish. Shot in from the outside. Ofterhide will clear it up for Ritson. Ritson will bank one off the boards. And the Pens didn't pressure the puck there, and Valley Forge is right back in the other end. Back to the point, Davino's shot. It'll find its way through Hanner. 4-2 Valley Forge. Valley Forge reestablishes a 2-goal lead here in the second period. The Pens have made the comeback, but they stopped pressuring the puck, and Valley Forge crammed it down their throats right there. Parrish feeds it out the reel. His shot hits Shub. He gets it back. He'll fire a backhander just wide. Switching with Merlot. He plays it deep for Shub. Shub spins out, looks for Reel, comes through to Filiaggi. His shot blocked out in front. Valley Forge with 4 guys lined up in front of the net there. Playing it up to Merlot. Merlot gets possession. He'll get it deep. Pens will look the pressure. Not a ton of it, though. Pens kind of drifting around. Shuby gets there, forces it deeper into the Valley Forge end. But Valley Forge will come out. Pens were changing. Played into the zone by Filiaggi, or by Christini. Filiaggi gets there. Plays it behind for Evans. He just whips it around to the wrong team. In behind the net, coming out with it, plays it up, blocked by Carter, pops free to Merlot. Merlot looks for Evans, behind him, coming onto it is Carter though, and he'll gain the zone. He's in on sides, plays it deep. Evans with pressure, gets there. Forces a bit of a turnover. He's unable to get control though, and back comes Christini. He's flying up the ice. Worked in on net, bumped off the puck is Penguins defenseman Julius. Shot sent in, blocked by Hanner. Pens lost some of that energy. They're not outworking anybody right now. Pressure from Carter. Evans follows on. They'll send it the whole way down off somebody on the bench, and it'll be a center ice faceoff. Faceoff will be at center ice, minute 28 to play. Faceoff won by Valley Forge into the Penguins' end. It'll be Lynn. Lynn centers it across for Andrew. His shot stopped by Hanner and covered. Another wonderful save from the handman. D-zone draw. Real up through center. Skates by Shub. Stops. Turns. Gets it back to Shub. Shub tries to play it back to the point. Walty picks it up. Back comes Valley Forge. Shub cuts in front of him, and it'll be Parrish with the puck. Parrish, offensive zone. Chips it into the middle. No one driving center. Parrish back to it. Centers it again. Cut off by Valley Forge. Real will drift to the puck. He plays one back to the point man, Julius. He gets control. Sends it back in again for Shub. It'll be Carter fresh off the bench. Some fresh legs. Maybe that'll turn up the energy. Real will try to play it back to the point again. It's picked off by Lynn and cleared out of the Penguin zone, or out of the Valley Forge zone. Filiaggi gets there. Tries to use his body to protect. Valley Forge able to get possession. Two guys down in the corner. Real ends up with the puck. He'll wind it up through center. Chip it up the wing for Ritson. He'll carry it in. He's got Carter with him. 2-on-2. Looking. Back door, and Carter sends it just wide. Carter pressuring. Puck out to the point man, Starr. Starr steps in at the horn. His shot wouldn't have counted if it goes. And Pens trail 4-2 at the end of 2. They had come back to tie the game, but Valley Forge with 2 quick ones after that in the second half of period number 2. And they lead 4-2 in this one. Well, the Evans, Carter, Ritson line. Evans wins it back. Merlot chips it forward. Evans will skate into it, gains the zone. He's got the puck and backed in. They're going to call an offside play. I think it's a tough call. You're allowed to carry it in backwards. Certainly had possession there. So we'll take the face-off just outside the Valley Forge blue line. Valley Forge will try to whack it to the open man, Christini. He swoops in. Ritson gets the puck, though. And they're offsides again. So 16 seconds into the period, 2 offsides by the Pens. We'll drop it again, this time on the other side. Evans wins it to Ritson. Ritson to Merlot. Merlot back to Evans. Evans looked for Ritson, cut off by McCormick, and he'll ice the puck. And we've got a
Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice,
the real line on. Wins the puck back to Filiaggi. His shot floated in, caught by the Valley Forge goalie, and another face-off. 4th face-off in 29 seconds here. Pens win this one in behind. Cleared around, but not out. Cut off by Starr. He works it deeper for Real. Real winds, fires one low. Off the pad, blowing an edge, I think, is Filiaggi in the corner. Worked around to Starr again. His shot low again. He had the Ritson deflection on a low, hard one. Cleared up and all the way down, and sending Christini again is Valley Forge. He's in around behind. No goal. Rebound out front. Hanner fights that one off too. You got to watch it. They hang out up at center, and they were able to catch the Pens on that one. In the Penn's end, it's Schulberger back to the point over Davino's stick. Good call by the ref. That did not go in the net. Filiaggi with the puck. Works it to Real. Real looks, shoots, and on net, stopped. And 2 players are down. Catching that on the replay, it did not go in. Post and post. Be the Evans line. He wins it cleanly back to Merlot. Merlot spins out of trouble. Work deep for Evans. Evans gets there. He turns. Looks to center. No one there. And pitchforked out by Valley Forge. Merlot turns with it. Finds Ofterheide. Ofterhide's pass broken up, but he gets back to it. He'll skate it in this time. Looks to drop it to Ritson. Picked off by Lynn, and Lynn's into the offensive zone. Stopped actually at the Penguins' blue line. Held onside by Yale, and Valley Forge will go to work. He's in wide, fakes one way, stick of Ofterheide there. Evans will skate back to get control. It's off his skate, worked back for Lynn. Lynn in behind, looking. Ofterheide gets back. He'll center one off Walty. Shuby unable to clear the zone. Worked in for Andrew, his shot blocked by Merlot. Worked around. Lynn in behind the net. Now it's Merlot again. Ofterheide again. Battle there. Skating out with it, Merlot. Merlot to Shub. Shub will fire up ice. His pass is picked off and sent back out to center. Pens will get the rest of a line change. Or a complete line change. And it'll be Ritson up ice. He's got Filiaggi. It's Ritson, Filiaggi, and Real now. Filiaggi back to forward. Julius keeps it in. Oh, it's actually just over the blue line. Real will collect. He'll look to regroup. He's pressured, and away comes Valley Forge. Spirited attack here by Valley Forge again. Works it free. Andrew in the middle. Real comes free. He's got a 2-on-1 with Ritson. Up the left wing side, looking, floats it to him. He puts it back to Real. Real hits the post. And the rebound out front. A 2-on-1 give and go. Penn's unable to finish it, but what a play. Merlot gets to the puck. He'll chip it up. Filiaggi works it forward to Ritson. Ritson finds Real. Real will get a dump and change. It'll be Evans in after it. His pressure forces it to Paris. Played up but not out, kept by Ofterheide. Ofterheide down the wing. Turning, looking. Trying to center. He's got room. He looks again. He'll fire one it towards the middle. Comes the whole way through to Merlot. His shot off a shin guard and cleared by Valley Forge. Shub with the puck. Fires it all the way up ice looking for Paris. Almost cut off by Christini. He'll end up with the puck as Shub will get the play. He'll get it up to Evans. Evans will go wide. He's ridden to the wall hard. Plays it forward. Paris in after it. Out comes Valley Forge. They look for the stretch play again. And the Pens will be offsides. Center ice draw. Evans wins it to Starr. Starr will carry it up the left side. Looks back to the middle. Just past the stick of Evans. Centered by Carter. Pressured. And out comes Valley Forge. Sending it up to Schulberger. 2-on-1. Evans back checking. Gets a stick on it. Nice back check there. Maybe the Pens will get some energy from that. Julius's pass in the feet of Carter. Cleared up and in on net by Valley Forge. It'll be Ofterhide's time. He'll turn with it. He snaps it up for Carter. Carter through center. He's into the right side. He pulls up, spins with it, leaves it for Ofteride. Ofteride off the wall twice, collects it in the corner, spinning out of the corner, looking. He's got a couple options. He centers it, unable to connect. Comes back to Merlot. Merlot will flip it back in. Real's there. Real centers. Comes to Carter. His shot blocked. Filiaggi in behind. Back forward now. He looks to center it just past Carter. And Valley Forge will look to break. Merlot cuts that off. Works it forward to Filiaggi. Filiaggi up the left. Carries. Backhand. His backhand fought off. Turning with it. Merlot to Real. Real shot blocked. And back comes Valley Forge. Julius and Paris back. Trying to split them. And Hanner there with the save. Blocker side. Julius works it up for Filiaggi. It's played past him to Lynn. Lynn will look to dangle in front. Goes to the backhand. The back checking Real there. Able to break it up. And out comes Paris. Paris for Real. Real blazing up in the offensive zone. Tries to split two. Gets around. Backhanded. Does he get it? He does. He tucks it in. Jack Real showboating the speed. Able to get around. He was dumped in the offensive zone. He got back up and just joined the rush. He was able to get wide and cut back in and drag it around, and that's a tuck, baby. Goal scorer's goal there, 3-4. Penn's trying to come back in this one. Ofteride plays it up into the offensive zone. Evans in after, comes free to Paris. Weird bounce off the wall, and back comes Valley Forge. Chased down by Shub from behind. Starr gets to it. A centering pass attempt by Paris, cut off by Christini. 7:30 to play in the third. And Valley Forge forward will take it, cycle through center. Back into his own end. He'll come with speed. Looks to go around Starr. Right there, Shub. They go into the wall together. Ofteride plays it. Evans will come out. Evans with speed up the right. He's got Ofteride and Carter. Plays it for Ofteride. Ofteride. And they call it an offside play at the blue line. .7:02 to play. Pens win the draw. It's Carter in the corner. Working it up for Ritson. Ritson in behind. He'll cycle it around. He looks for Starr. It's cut off by Christini. And back comes the Valley Forge forward one-on-one with Julius. Julius skating with him backwards, forcing it wide. He'll play it forward to Ritson. Ritson goes off the wall. Chips it up ice, and he's got a 3-on-2, it looks like. At least 2-on-2. Ritson will fire one just wide. He's on the puck, though. He gets it to Real. Real's got a pair. Worked into the middle. It comes back to Ofteride. His shot down low. Comes to the stick of the Penguin. Carter. His shot stopped and sent to the corner. Ofteride at the blue line. Unable to keep it. Pens are offside. 6:13 to play. 4-3 Valley Forge in this one. Evans, Paris, Filiaggi. Evans wins it and carries it into the offensive zone. He goes to the we have a whistle and an offsides. Real wins the draw. Julius takes it there. He looks for Shub. It's cut off. They'll come to Merlot. Merlot up the wall to Shub. Shub centers one. Ritson pressures. That pressure forces the turnover to Merlot. Merlot finds Real up ice with speed. Around one. Into the corner. Plays it behind for Ritson. He plays it back to Real. Real finds Ritson. Ritson with a big shot. Stopped out front. Another shot. Fought off by Valley Forge. Two glorious chances there. Played up to the point, not out. Sent back in front. Ritson pressures there. Chipped over him, and back come the Minutemen. They're in on sides. Throwing one towards the net, Valley Forge. They work it in behind. A centering pass blocked off by either Real or Merlot. Sent to the wall, Andrew. Out comes Shub. Shub looking for Ritson at center. Real will skate into it and play it deep. Penn's getting a change behind the play. Into the zone goes Ofteride. He'll join the offensive rush. He'll stop, look, backdoor. Tap in is there, and the Penguins tie it again. It's Luca Filiaggi. Ofteride fires one from the side. I believe it came off either the goalie or the post. Let me get it on, hopefully we get it on replay. There it is. Ofteride dangling, fires it off the goalie, rebound sitting there, and Johnny on the spot. Luca Filiaggi taps it in. And we've got a 4-4 game. Evans with the draw. Carter steps into it. It'll be handled by Christini. Evans waves at it. It's finally handled. Sent to the side by Julius. Evans follows on. He chips it up for Filiaggi. They connect. A 3-on-2 develops with Carter. Carter in the left side. Evans center drive. Filiaggi in the high slot. Played around behind. Evans picks it up. He'll play it back for Carter. Carter centers again. It's past the stick of Filiaggi, and Valley Forge will clear it just over the line. Julius will collect. Julius fires one up, unable to connect with Filiaggi, and back comes McCormick. McCormick sends it over. It's Christini. Evans gets a stick in and sends it the other way. It's Carter. Carter gains the red line, and Pens will change. A fresh 5 for the Penguins. 3:30 to play. Sent cross ice looking for Andrew. He'll be pressured by Merlot. A centering pass off Real. And he's got it with speed. Blazing up the ice, a 2-on-2. Jack Real, who has got a pair already, dangles to the left. Carries in. Puck bodied on the play, and out comes Valley Forge now. It'll be Lynn with speed into the middle. Crisscrossing. Pops free to... I'm not sure who it was. They get a shot, but it's cleared by Merlot, and out skates Ritson, carrying it heavy with speed into the left. He cuts in front, takes the check, and gets possession. Refs letting a number of things go, but it all seems pretty even, folks. Real shot, fought off. Clear up to the point for Starr. Starr protects with his body, spins out of it. Just a beautiful protection there. Real now with it. Real protecting. He'll center one. A centering pass for Filiaggi. Pops free. Sorry, I think that was for Carter. Now Filiaggi's on it. Skating into it, Julius. Julius finds Soul Glow partner Filiaggi, and he's back into the offensive zone. Christini turns him around and he'll bust in up the left. Carrying around Starr. The stick of Ofteride gets there. Now Evans coming back. He'll work it out up to Shub. Evans will follow on, and he'll cut into the offensive zone. Tries to pass to Filiaggi. It comes off Christini's skate. Ofteride pressuring. Dangling one, McCormick. And he'll feather it over the glove side and break the tie. 5-4 with 1:40 to play. The puck off Christini's skate ends up right on the stick of McCormick, coming in with speed. And he'll get the go-ahead goal with 1:40 to go. Real on the draw. Valley Forge will knock it into the Penguins' end. Around for Merlot. Merlot stopping, turning it back to his partner Ofteride. The Pens will look to reset. It's Ofteride firing it up for Paris. Clears the zone, but Valley Forge with it. Ofteride with the puck now. He's around one, skates into the back of Real though. He gets the off red line and dumps it in. The Pens are changing, and they've got the goalie out. And now Valley Forge has the puck. 6-on-5. McCormick with the puck. Dangles wide. Cut off and deflected in behind by Evans. Schulberger tries to tuck it in. It'll be Ritson. Ritson around one. Cut off by Christini. Pops free and it'll be Starr. He'll carry it with speed. Pens trying to get into the Valley Forge end. It'll be Jake Starr cutting to the middle. He shoots one low off a skate. Sticking puck in front. Battling for it. Fired by Ritson high. Not sure who's got the puck now in the corner. Looking for Real. Knocked out of the air. Real's got it now. He looks to center. Picked off. Ritson follows on. He shoots one just wide. It'll be Evans getting to it. Actually, he'll get beat to it by a Valley Forge player, and they'll send it the whole way down. It's off the skate of a Penguin, so no icing. As it checks up, only 5 seconds left. And it looks like Valley Forge will get a win. They will. 5-4 final here in the 7th meeting between the teams. And I'm sure we'll do this again soon.